seven-figure solopreneurs, and small businesses of all sizes in between. Businesses and people like you. These are the ideas, strategies, tips, and tricks that work now, today, post-pandemic. I used one of the strategies in this book to quadruple my income in less than 2 years. Another was taught to me by an entrepreneur who used it to create an opt-in list of some 500,000 people. With that list, he nets millions a year from new product launches. There are scores of similarly powerful, viable, affordable, easy-to-implement business growth strategies throughout this book. Listen to the book. Find some ideas you like. Try them on for size. See what works. See what doesn't. If I did my job right, finding a few workable strategies that can boom your business should not be all that difficult, and the benefits can literally be life-changing. It is like this. In the movie The Edge, Alec Baldwin and Anthony Hopkins played two men whose small plane crashes in the Alaskan outback. They have no provisions, no tools save for a jackknife and a small book Hopkins had brought along called How to Survive in the Wild. And wouldn't you know it, soon enough, the two men need the book because they're being stalked by a Kodiak bear and have to figure out how to survive in the wild. Baldwin's character is petrified, convinced they will die at the hands of the bear. But not Hopkins. His little book has a chapter entitled How to Kill a Bear. While Hopkins is convinced they can do it, Baldwin balks. What one man can do, another can do, Hopkins tells Baldwin. If someone else figured out how to kill a bear, then we can too. Now say it after me. What one person can do, another can do too, Hopkins bellows. Baldwin can't bring himself to say it. He doesn't believe it. But Hopkins will not be dismissed. Say it after me. What one man can do, another can do. Baldwin's character has no choice, and before long he not only begins to say it, he actually begins to believe it. What one man can do, another can do, he finally yells. You know how the story has to end, right? With the bear on their trail, the men are tested to their limit. The bear finally attacks, and Hopkins and Baldwin lift the crude spears they have whittled to try to fend it off. But the bear is in a frenzy. It gets inches from their faces, but as it does, the giant beast makes a wrong move, impales itself on their spears, and crumples to the ground, dead. I often tell small businesses that they do not have to reinvent the wheel. Someone, or some entrepreneur, or some small business, or some large company has already figured out how to kill a bear, as it were. They have spent considerable time, money, effort, and resources learning and perfecting what works. All we need to do is discover what those things are and copy them. So that is what we're going to do. What one person can do, another can do. We got this. Steve Strauss, MrAllBiz.com. Part 1. Pivot and Grow Rich. In this new world, the opportunity for small businesses of all sizes to grow is emerging. In this section, you will find 6 powerful strategies for taking your business to the next level. Chapter 1. The Pivot. If I go, there will be trouble, and if I stay, there will be double. The Clash. Whether or not we like it or wanted it, change has been thrust upon us these past few years. Between COVID-19, quarantining, the ensuing economic crash, unrelenting unemployment, business shuttering, the massive pivot online, and now rebirth, our personal and business lives were completely upended. Yet, while a pandemic was not remotely on our collective radar, change definitely should have been. The dot-com bubble bursting at the turn of the century changed the world, as did 9/11 shortly thereafter. A few years later, in 2008, what I call the not-so-great recession almost became a new Great Depression. That same year, the first African American was elected president, and yet 8 years later, Donald Trump succeeded him. And that's the thing. Change happens. Given that, The Clash seemed to have put it best. If you stay where you are, your trouble will double. Rather than resisting the inevitable change that we clearly constantly live with, it behooves us to accept the reality that the only constant is change.